Hello. This video is the first time I've ever tried to do this. So mostly this video is going to be about my Catholic family. Wednesday is Ash Wednesday, and it's the Lenten season in the Catholic Church. And the Lenten season is a time for you to reflect on God, reflect on your life, reflect on how you want to end your life, how the ending is to be. One of the main thing is to get closer to God. We have, usually people think that Lent is like giving up something. Well, a priest told me one time that it's not necessarily giving up something. It also can be about taking up something. Like taking up almsgiving is one of the things they talk about doing Lent, and doing charity work. And you can do that, or you can take up reading Christian books. I have a library of Christian books in here that some I have read, some I'm procrastinating about reading. But the main thing is try to do something different. For instance, I'm going to try to go to Mass at least 3 times a week. That's one of the things you can take up. If you're a Catholic, and if you're not Catholic, because Lent isn't just for Catholics, it's for everybody, because Jesus and God belongs to all of us. And so we can decide whether we want to go back to our prospective churches if we hadn't been there for a while, or start going to Mass again. But anyway, another thing I wanted to talk about is how God has blessed us so much with so many things. I know we've had a hard last 4 years, high prices, eggs, bacon, even bread, butter, everything you needed is sky high. And it's still a little high, but you know you can have hope that it is going to change. Last year at this time, we didn't have any hope that it would ever change because we weren't sure that President Trump was going to win. I was very disappointed when he didn't win in 2020, but he lost, and we lived through that. God has a way of doing things his way. And one of the things that I've never disrespected any of our presidents. I may not have agreed with them. I may not have liked them very much about what the things they said and did, but I respected the office of the president. Because Trump was not my first time. In 2016, when he was running, I had a different candidate, and I didn't know anything about Trump. All I heard was about he was this billionaire who built buildings, which is what we need in the White House, a builder. And he had, he had that apprentice program. I never watched one of them because I wasn't interested in that. But anyway, after he got in office, it just seemed like there was an onslaught of all kind of criticisms. And I didn't have an opinion. I just said, well, I'll wait and see. Especially with the Russia. And, when a person has been in a public, like Trump was, and a billionaire, and all these other things that was, you never know what a person is going to do. So I took a wait and see attitude. And then the Russia hoax came out to be not good. It wasn't really what they said it was. But this time, and then when he didn't win in 2020, I was disappointed. But Biden was our president, and I respected Biden as our president. So I'm saying all this to say that one of the things that I couldn't understand why everybody was so dead set against him, even though I knew nothing about him. I heard his inauguration speech. I hadn't heard it because I didn't even watch his first inauguration. And like I said, he wasn't my selected candidate. I voted for someone else. But then I heard his inauguration speech, and then I decided, okay, what is going on? Then he said, when he was giving his speech, that the inauguration was a transfer of power from one political party to the next. And he said, but that's not what's happening here. I'm paraphrasing. He said, this is about transferring power back to you, the people. And then the light bulb went off. That is why they hated him so much. Because he wanted us, we the people, to determine what happens in our government. And we had no idea what was going on. We knew something wasn't right. We worked every day. We paid taxes. And all we wanted to do was to be left alone. But every time you looked, there was a new law coming out, a new policy coming out. And you kept saying, what is going on? All I want to do is, we worked. We raised our kids. We went to our churches. And we prayed. And we tried to serve God in the best way we knew how. No one person can tell you how you should worship. That is a personal relationship between you and your God and our God. And so Trump decided that we the people, all we wanted to do was to be left alone, to come home after we worked, maybe have a 6-pack of beer or a glass of wine. That's it. Maybe have a barbecue in the backyard with our neighbors. That's all we wanted. We didn't want all this stuff that was going on. But it wasn't until after he got elected the first time that I realized how badly the government had been treating us. But still, I kept my faith. And when he lost in 2020, it was devastating to me. Because during his 4 years, I'd gotten to know him. I'd gotten to see the stuff that he did, and the things that he was saying didn't match up with what I heard about him. So that's when I decided that I was going to do my own research, and I was going to listen to me, and I turned off all the noise that was going on around me. And of course, I prayed. Now, I want to get back to the Lenten season just for a minute to tell you that Lent is not just for Catholics. Lent is for all of us because God and Jesus belongs to all of us. We are all his children, his people. Whether we like him or not, whether we believe in him or not, it does not matter because in the beginning, he created all of us. Excuse me. But anyway, I will have more videos, and I would like you to share and subscribe. I asked my daughter if she could share my videos, and she said she didn't know how to do that. And I don't either, because this is all new to me. But if you like my videos, hit the like button and subscribe to hear more. I will be talking about other things, not just religion, even though that's my passion, loving Jesus Christ in the Blessed Sacrament. But one of the things that I want to talk about is some of the stuff that's going on in the world and maybe give my opinion and my perspective. And you may get some use out of it. I don't know. But I do think that I want my voice to be heard. Now, it may not get heard, but if you hear it and you like it, then hit the like button, subscribe, and share it. In the meantime, I'm going to say something to you that I heard from another video I watched, is that never let anyone steal your joy. May God bless you and have peace in your heart for your fellow man. Thank you.